Guys, I think this is very powerful, so listen to some of these signs. I had experienced them, but having somebody else say them, it's the best feeling in the world. So listen to some of these signs and let me know if you are about to be blessed. So the first sign that I experienced was I was feeling so lost. I felt stuck, I felt confused, I felt like quitting, I felt like giving up because it felt so uncomfortable. And it was uncomfortable because my paradigms and beliefs were changing. I was no longer the old Merced. I was no longer thinking the way I was thinking, right? So our paradigm plays a huge part, and subconscious they play a huge part. And when we start changing, the brain recognizes that, and it's hard, right? Because expecting change and doing something new is so uncomfortable and scary and very, very uncomfortable, right? The second sign was you're feeling so lost. You're losing friends, you're losing family, because guess what? That's good, you guys. That means your vibration and energy is changing. When energy changes, your life changes. So if you're around the same environment, they say you're the average of 5 people you spend your time with. So if you hang out with people who are gossiping, complaining, lying, stealing, you're the 6th. And so when when God is elevating you, He wants you to think differently, think bigger. So He removes you from people who are thinking too small, who are in the same comfort zone, who are stuck, who do not want change, right? So He does that. The third sign He does is that He will give you tests and tests and tests and tests and trials. Oh, this shirt is so weird. And so what does it mean? It means you're gonna go through loss of wealth, loss of health, losing friends, losing family, and going through challenges. But He's testing your heart and your patience. See, can you withhold the storms? Can you withhold the pressure? What He does in the midst of being abandoned. Okay, the fourth sign is like you feel abandoned, you feel like lost, you feel like there's nobody there for you, you feel like lonely, but He's always there with you, so you're never lonely, which means He's working on you, He's healing you, He's molding you, He's shaping you into becoming that identity that you desire to be. And then the fourth sign is you'll see rejections, you'll see attacks. This gets stronger and stronger and stronger, and people start attacking. And it's just they're projecting their own fears. You'll see people around you feel uncomfortable around you, your friends, your family. They cannot be because the energy is changing. Once the energy changes, the thinking, the beliefs, the habits, the paradigms, well, they cannot match. You cannot be in negative vibration all the way low and then be happy, high frequency up here. It doesn't match. So then people they feel uncomfortable around you. That's a good sign. You're becoming exactly what you want to be. The fifth sign that God is about to, He sends you dreams. He sends you intuition. Your intuition gets so strong that you can see people. You can see through their bullshit. You can feel their emotions. You basically, even if they say something about, you know it in advance. You know everything in advance. So you don't it's the best feeling in the world, because it's like you receive those downloads. The intuition gets so strong that you know things before it even happens, which is so awesome. Like, you'll know if somebody's gossiping, you'll know the energy, like you'll be around people energy and your energy goes drains down, right? You'll be around people and you notice as you elevate and God is elevating you higher, you can no longer be around those people that are negative energy. They just drain you. You feel exhausted, you feel tired, you burn out, you feel exhausted because you're around people who they drain you, right? Because your energy is so light and bright. And it's the only bad part about it is when your energy is so light and bright, it sparkles so much that it actually kind of irritates the demons and people who are not healed. And when they're not healed, what happens is that it triggers them, and you trigger them without even trying or doing anything. You trigger them, and so it's understanding that. So if you have a problem with anything, blame Him. Don't blame the vessel. Blame the supplier, right? And so it's like God will do those things, and He will put you in the midst of storms, and then He'll have a incident where something will happen, and say somebody will blame you on something that you didn't even do anything, but He will test you how you react. Most people react the wrong way, and then they block the blessings. But when we will experience more fears and more challenges and more discomfort, and then when you feel like there's no way, you give up to the control. It's like, I cannot do this anymore. I don't have the strength. I don't have the capacity. That's when He comes in with magic, with miracles, with blessings, with things that, it will make sense. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Let me know if you experience any of these signs. Love you guys. I'm Prasada. Bye.